God give me breath for 20 more years, I see myself changing the world.
All right, so what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Chaotic Conversations with another lit episode, man. We have a special guest on the show today, my boy Sean. Why don't you introduce yourself to the people? Tell them a little bit about yourself, man.
What's going on, people? My name's Sean Jones. Social media is at Sean's Way _ I'm a digital creator, videographer, editor. Tapping into the SEO marketing. So I'm trying to land me a little internship with Google currently, but I've been doing the freelance videography for a minute right now. Bro, visionary, motivational speaker, you name it, bro. I'm just trying to add positivity to the marketplace and just really, allow our community to flourish and, help the youth grow up and be successful Black kings and queens. So it's a little bit about me.
Okay, I like that. I like that, bro. I see that you be doing your lifestyle videos. Those be lit, bro. I'll be looking at those.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah, you had did one lifestyle video. You was at like the bowling alley recently, right? Hey, question: what camera did you use for that? Cause that shit was lit.
Yeah, your videos be clear, bro. Like iPhone,
hell no.
Everything y'all
like that with an iPhone, bro.
Yeah, iPhone, bro. It's crazy how I learned though. So I had to do a commercial for East Bay. Y'all familiar with East Bay?
Like, so the sneaker joints.
And it was negative like 2 degrees outside. It was snowing and shit. And the talent I had to shoot, we got a big camera. He was like, man, we're gonna shoot this on a iPhone just because we didn't want to. It was too cold. We didn't hold the gear. Like, Sean, bro, you're gonna have to use the phone, but shoot it like you know how to shoot. And I was like, you know what? I had to lock in, did it, and since then I was like, man, this camera is actually decent at putting in work. And really, you can learn how to like change the settings and stuff so that like it'll come out more clear, more sharp. And I can show y'all how to do that too. Like, I think that's what I'm working on, packaging up like mentorship and teaching people how to turn their phone into an asset so that they can market themselves and stuff like that. So that's coming soon.
That's big time, bro. Because I see like these cameras, these iPhone cameras, they starting to be as good as these like DSL cameras. Like they be clear, like good ass quality.
Believe it or not, bro, like everybody think it's the camera that like makes a picture look good. In reality, it's like lighting. So like you can have a $10,000 camera, bro. If you don't light it right, that shit gonna be ash. Like real ashy. So if you can master lighting and leveraging like where the sun is, maybe you don't have an actual lighting setup, but I do this trick. Like if you hold your hand in front of your face and spin, you'll see how the sun will hit you or the subject that you're recording. And you record that direction.
I never thought about that.
I'm definitely
because you don't want to film against the light. Like if I put this light behind me, I become a shadow to the light. If I put it in front of me, I'm glowing. But you got to use the sun the same way.
So how do you still like focus if the sun is in your face? You know what I'm saying? Like if you like recording a video with the sun, it's like blinding. You can't really see what's going on in the camera.
I mean, you don't want it directly in your face. I kind of like it. You know what I'm saying? 3 o'clock, maybe. But it's a sacrifice, bro. You got to just lock in. Like,
that's hard.
Yeah, it be in your eye, but you got to like, you know what? I'm gonna just lock in. Do it. And you got to use your back camera. Like a lot of people use the front camera.
Use the front camera,
Yeah. Because one thing I did hear about the back camera is that when you switch it to the back, you have better frame rates. Because I think it goes to like 120 on the new iPhone, right?
Yeah, it can get up to 120.
Yeah, and I mean that shit hard as hell. And then they just added that cinematic mode on that too.
On that 13, yeah, that's dangerous. I haven't used it yet. That shit raw.
Yeah, that shit hard as hell.
Yeah, but unless you plan on slowing something down, you want to use 24 frames per second. So like 4K 24. It's in the top right corner because that frame rate is the closest to the human eye. So like everybody, I want y'all to try this. Stick y'all hand in front of y'all face.
Okay.
And do this. You see the natural motion blur, meaning like the tracking by your fingers. That at 24 frames per second, that video is gonna track the same way, and it's gonna appear more natural to your eye.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. As soon as I get off this,
Yeah.
Yeah, those gems.
Dumb as hell. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get this shit together.
Nah, for sure. So if you're using 60, it's gonna be a little smoother because it's gonna be more frames per second. In case you want to slow it down, it won't be choppy. It'll be smooth.
Right.
So if you don't plan on slowing it down, just use 24. It's gonna look way sharper.
Okay, so if I'm trying to shoot like a slow-mo video, 24 is definitely the way to go.
If you're trying to do the slow-mo video, 60 or 120.
Okay, 60 or 120.
The regular video, 24.
Gotcha. Yo, I never knew that because I always have it to either 60 or 120. I never knew to go low.
Yeah.
Okay, that's hard. That's hard as hell.
So like, what made you?
For,
Go ahead, man. Go
you
ahead.
niggas gonna let me speak, or y'all gonna ask all the questions?
Go
Just
ahead,
let me know
bro.
now, 'cause you
Go
niggas
ahead, bro.
asking
Hey,
all
go
the
ahead,
damn
bro. Hey, man, I don't want no
ahead, bro.
smoke, bro.
Hey, for
groupie ass
questions,
niggas, damn. So, what was your motivation for doing what you're doing now with the camera, bro? Like, what made you want to be like, yo, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to focus my attention on.
All right, so niggas went to college on a full-ride basketball scholarship, right?
Okay.
I went JUCO. It wasn't a special one like I was D1, but still college for free.
I was gonna say the scholarship, bro. Shit, you already winning.
Man, appreciate that. So a week before the first game, I'm killing everybody. I'm talking practice. I got D1 scouts coming, looking at me, and they brought in a alumni that used to go to the JUCO I went to, and he got real. He took it personally. You know what I'm saying? Ego is real. You know, when you getting your ass bust, you tend to play a little harder. As men, we get a little more physical. And I went up to dunk on him, and he undercut me. I broke my wrist.
Oh, shit.
Right? So I'm like, damn, like a week before the first game, though, like I was getting ready to get busy. And I was in school. I was an undecided major. I really didn't know what I wanted to do, which created some type of anxiety because I'm like, it's a risk right now, but it could have been an ACL, could have been a back. It could have been something that forced me out of like playing ball. So as a joke, what I did was I grabbed my phone and I started to record my teammates in practice. Like, I'm finna make y'all niggas basketball is life mixtapes, like on some funny shit. It wasn't even for real. And what happened was I was in class, like just researching, how do I edit this? How do I do this? How do I do this? Spending all my class time. I ended up failing out of school, like, and then I moved to LA I'm pursuing my dreams of filming because that was the first thing I actually felt a love for outside of sports. Like my whole life since I was 3 years old, only thing I could see myself doing was playing a sport. So it was like, damn, this how basketball felt when I was little. So I was like, I gotta stay tapped in with this shit because it feel good, feel right. So that's how I ended up here as far as like filming.
So I got a question for you.
Yo.
How did it feel?
You always got a question. That's the problem. When can somebody else ask a question? You got all the damn
definitely getting that out the way. But for real,
I got a question for you. What's your question, bro?
Man, shut your ass up. So how was the transition for you to make that move from LA, from Chicago, from the JUCO to LA? Like, how did you feel with that? Like, was you nervous? Did you get any butterflies for that?
And also, did you like my shorts?
Man, shut your ass up.
The
transition right back.
It was actually hard because, like, I mean, when you're doing something new, you always want to naturally fall back into where you're comfortable and familiar with sports. Like, I really want to do film, but whenever something didn't go right or went wrong, like I knew I could just hop back into sports. But LA, like moving, it wasn't that hard. Okay. I had this thing where like all my homies knew how to make money and I didn't, because I was that child that my mom was like, you're gonna make it, so I'm gonna take care of you. You ain't gotta worry about getting a job, you ain't gotta worry about nothing like that. So like my masculine instinct is like, how the fuck I'm gonna be this? I'm an 18-year-old man, like not knowing how to make $1. That shit weird. And I didn't have an escape route for school. So like had a homie in LA. I hopped in my car, drove 31 hours to LA, bro.
Damn, dude.
I was like, man, fuck this.
Woo.
Hey.
Nigga, I got there. God humbled me real quick though. When I got there, I was so tired from driving, like I didn't take none in my car. So I just parked and like went upstairs to go to sleep. I'm like, in the morning, that's when I'm gonna unpack. Like all my money got took. My clothes got took, my shoes got took. The day after that, I got a parking. Well, my car got towed, and I ain't had no money to get my car out the tow. And you know, like when your car is towed, every day it's in the tow, the price go up.
Go up, yep.
Nigga, I got my car out the tow, like got my first parking ticket for like $100. I'm like, bro, I just, you know what I'm saying? This all in a matter of 3 days. You know, I beat up. My mama called me. She was like, if you don't come back home, if you're not here in 15 days, like I'm cutting you off from everything. Like just on that. And I remember I was in the car. I'm like, damn, my homie. I'm like, bro, I got to go back home. My mom just said, like, flying home in 15 days. Like she cutting me off. Like she disowning me. My dad not really in the picture. So it ain't like, you know what I'm saying, tap in with him.
Right.
He said, nah, bro. She didn't say you had to be home. She said, if you don't make nothing happen in 15 days, you got to go home. And he was like, you came out here for like nothing. Like you about to fold. And I'm like, damn, you right, nigga. I got a job in 14 days, bro. Like,
all right, bro. That shit.
That's how I got hired at Foot Locker. Okay. All glory to God, though, bro. Because, nigga, I was out there with no bread. So I had $7 to my name. Mm-hmm. And I'm in LA, like Los Angeles, California. So I didn't have enough money for a haircut, bro. I'm looking like Wolverine, beard, nappy ass head. I don't have enough money to eat for real. And I'm not like asking for help. So I'm malnourished. Like you can see it on my face. Like I don't feel the best. The air mattress I was living on, it's like it would deflate in the middle of the night. It was a hole in them. So every morning I would wake up on the floor, like my back hurting. Wow. Nigga, when I stood up, like I would pass out because like the blood would like rush back to my head and shit like that. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Nigga, I was wearing the same outfit to hella job interviews on the daily. And I ended up getting hired at Foot Locker.
Okay.
Which was a blessing.
Humble beginnings.
Trust me, I know how I feel with the Foot Locker move. That was actually one of my stable jobs that I got in. Mm. You know, man, but you know, to be put through that type of adversity, that shit is just a different type of level, and it's a different hunger, bro. I salute you for that.
It made me fearless, bro, for real. Like, closest I ever been to homeless, nigga. Like, I'm like, if I can get out of this shit, I can get out of anything. And that's why, like,
thanks, bro.
Like, you gotta. It taught me to, like, you can't get scared out of shit like that. Like, even though you blow us, it's a reason you in that low. Like, I wouldn't say God create like havoc, but he allow you to go through it because he just wants you to lean on him more. So what it is like, you just got to lock in, pray more, fast more. Like I was telling Juice, and it just showed me that like, it's a process. It's a gem in that little hardship you in that you're supposed to take to the next level to unlock that abundance. And that's what I learned, bro.
You preaching.
Man, it's life.
That's a testimony though. You know,
it is.
It is. Bro.
Like to go through all of that is crazy, bro. You'll never know. You never know what nobody go through. Cause if you like just looking at you on a daily basis, like even when we go hoop, I would never think, you know what I'm saying, you went through any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like you wear it perfectly.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to, bro. You really not embracing the struggle if like people know you in the struggle, bro. Like you gotta find some type of joy in that shit. You can't teach your way out and have people feeling bad for you and all this other shit. I mean, you're not appreciating like truly the process. You can't just be happy when shit up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn to keep a smile on your face when shit not right. As a man, especially, bro. One day I'm gonna have a family, kids, like on my back. And one thing I always learned is when you overhead and you're leading a group of people, like they can't get insecure because of something going on. You're not supposed to let them what's going on. They're not supposed to know the issues that's going on up top from the boss. You know what I'm saying? See, the CEO, the employee, the part-timer will never know what the fuck the company going through. It's not their responsibility to know. So it's like, man, you gotta practice. You gotta get them reps in, bro.
Absolutely. You know, I honestly with me being a father, like I can honestly relate to you on that. And to be honest, that is the perfect direction that you're heading in for when you actually get to that stage, because at the end of the day, you lead by example, and it doesn't matter. Like it's all on you, whether it be good or bad. You got to bury bird that burden, you know. So honestly, bro, I'm proud of you. Like, that's some real shit, and it's really setting you up to the next level. And anything in life, like anything you want to do, because like when the chips is down, you learn how to survive the storm, you know.
I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, man.
I'm still blown off the fact you did a commercial through an iPhone. I don't even know how you did that, but bro.
Nah, yeah, bro. Like,
you could go for that one, bro.
1,000,001 ways to get it out here off that phone. Y'all texting, calling, scrolling on TikTok, bro. Make you some money off that bitch for real.
Oh God,
for real.
Yeah,
no, that's for real.
it's definitely out here.
Yeah.
So like, I think I'm gonna start asking all I guess this question before we get into our Q&As.
Yeah, I got another question as well, because y'all so you, him and Mark, y'all all hoop together, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I got a question after your question, Juice. You go ahead.
I think
we go with the bullshit.
all right. I know. I already know he finna. But do you think you know your life's purpose, like your purpose already?
Look, this is a question I talk about all the time, bro. This is my take on the whole purpose thing. I think we all have the same purpose, which is to use your life, touch others, and help others see the Most High. Be a testimony of the Most High, right? But like where we differ is like our gifts. So how do we get that message across? It's like, I feel like it's no right or wrong, or everybody is different. How are you going to use your voice to get people, you know what I'm saying, to see Christ or see the Most High, whatever you believe? I think we all got the same one, be a testimony of God. But you got to do that with your gifts, whether it's basketball, singing, whatever you do. Like, you're supposed to be coded that, master that, and then let people see the Lord behind it. I don't think it's like unique. Like, my purpose is to write books, or Juice's purpose is to like do this. I just think it's, can God get the glory out of what he blessed you with, or be, you know what I'm saying, blessed you to be good at.
Facts.
That way I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. Yeah. I think purpose. That's what my purpose is. Everybody's purpose is.
All right.
I respect that heavy. That's hard.
Yeah. Niggas be.
And that's time for my question. Can Mark hoop? Yes or no? That's all I need to know.
Do I have to answer this question, or can I?
Hey, bro, I ain't got time for bullshit. We ain't gonna do it.
No, I gotta answer this question. I do.
We go. So
I'll break it down in simplest terms, from 1 to 10. That's all I need to know. You ain't even gotta break the question down. I'll make it more simple. Rate his game through 1 through 10. Honestly.
Me, I'm gonna rate his game. I give him a 5 out of 10. I'm gonna tell you why though.
Okay.
5 ain't bad.
He is the most passive nigga. Look, basketball is offensive and defensive. He is the most passive nigga I've ever seen. Like, I can't even rate his offensive game because he don't shoot that bitch. He play a hell of a defensive game. That's only 50% of the game. I'm gonna leave it at that.
So if this was 2K, what would his rating be on 2K? And how many badges? What you say?
Defense 99.9.
What about his badges?
Bro, honestly, bro,
what you own?
I don't know shit about 2K. I don't play the game. So I couldn't even tell you about the badges, but yeah.
That boy media train. I like it.
You should come see him play though one day. Maybe you could step in
front.
Oh,
bro, believe me, I'm from Chicago. I just grew up with that man. I know how he play ball,
bro. Mark, you gotta shoot more, bro. I need more.
Yeah, facts. Definitely. Shit, you should have came there last week, but we'll get to that after the Q&A. All right, the good shit, the beautiful shit. Into the next segment, the Q&A.
All right, man, the Q&As, man. Before we get started, again, I want to give a big thanks to all the viewers that, you know, tap in and ask these questions, because y'all really be wanting to know this stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got you every time. There's a whole family over here, man. And this time we got an extra perspective here. So we're going to see what Sean got to say about some of these too. Okay, so the first question. so many people say love yourself, but nobody explains how. Can y'all explain how to do that?
I,
Go ahead.
I have a very like outlier black sheep response to that like self-love shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Go ahead.
You gotta be careful with that self-love shit, bro. Now look, I vibrate on a different frequency. And maybe it differs for like men and women, but like everything ain't about you. Right. So like what you go through, what you experience, like sometimes it's for the next man. Like how you endure it is supposed to be like help somebody else that's gonna go through your season, or maybe is like on edge for that season. Maybe they think about suicide or they feel like giving up, but you went through what they're going through, and you the one that God chose as a vessel to help them out. And with that, sometimes like if you love yourself too much, bro, you feel too good to be in those type of seasons, bro. Like legit. This is just like a real thing. Like niggas be too good for a job. Like maybe God wants you to sit there for a little bit, like 6 months. You've been a month in and you ready to give up because you love yourself like too much. Now it's a self-love, like a self-care and shit like that. Yeah, 100%. But that whole like, maybe y'all should like give y'all answers too. Like that's
yeah, because you're making me think real quick. Because hold on, I think that's different though. That's like being cocky. You know what I mean? Overly confident, and honestly arrogant. You feel me? Self-love is not about how good you are, how good you look, how good you could do whatever the fuck you do, right? It's just about making sure that you can be at peace with yourself when you're alone. You feel me? And loving yourself enough, yeah, like you said, right? Helping somebody else, but you gotta love yourself enough to know that you can get out of it, that you deserve better than where you're at. And what was I gonna say? I don't know, but it's not even just spa days and shit. You gotta. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. You gotta love yourself enough to put in the fucking work. You feel me? You gotta love yourself enough to do what you gotta do to get where you want to go.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay, Raina in the bag. Okay.
Bag.
Okay.
Definitely.
I think some ways that I guess you can like self-care, like loving yourself. Like I guess it ties into confidence too, but you can like figure out what you like to do, what you love to do, you know what I'm saying? Do more of what what makes you happy, you know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself, groom yourself. If you're a woman, get your hair done more often. If you're a man, get your daily cuts, you know what I'm saying? Get lined up. So when you go outside, you feel better about yourself. That's what I got to say about it.
I kind of feel like self-love to me, in my opinion, is it's something that's trying to understand yourself, but at the same time, it's like every day you're a new version of yourself. You're a different version. So it's really just trying to understand the person you're becoming and the person you are at the moment, just because of the fact that when we do happen to go into those seasons, or when we do happen to experience everyday life or things that are thrown our way, we have those situations and we change and we evolve into the next version of ourselves or the next season. And I think like when it comes down to self-love, it starts mentally first, and it just works itself out because you have to be here in order to like allow the body to just fluctuate, you know what I'm saying, to like get everything good, because it all starts within the mental. And once you kind of understand yourself, understand your boundaries and who you are, and just try to get that understanding, you can kind of help yourself out further down the line, but
I would agree to that.
Hey,
I feel like self-love is a combination of what everybody has said, and that I think the most important word is in it itself. You know what I'm saying? So what I consider to be self-love is different than what the next person to be considered to be self-love, because everybody got their own perspective on it. But personally, I feel like it's that reflection of the inner that then reflects the outward. And what I mean by that is I can't say I have self-love just by getting my hair done, but I'm still experiencing depression. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't say I have self-love if I'm on TikTok and I want to be a relationship guru, but I'm at home getting knocked upside my head. So I think it's the taking the time to really learn yourself. And that's something I think people don't talk about, but you really have to learn yourself, because who are you? Who really are you, and not the person that society has tried to form you to be, or the person that your parent wants you to be. Who are you? What do you like? What do you enjoy? What are your boundaries? What are things that you are not going to accept? I think that's when you really get into the self-love, is when you can determine all of those variables.
I agree.
So
That's a fact.
I say self-love is, I mean, I feel like people on social media make it sound like it's just so beautiful, and like once you love yourself, butterflies come flying out of nowhere and you go skipping through the forest or some shit. Whole time, self-love, that process is grueling. That'll be times where you sit in your house crying to yourself and you just like, you want better for yourself but don't know how to get there. Like self-love is an entire journey of you learning yourself, learning that you're not perfect, you have imperfections. And now that you acknowledge those imperfections, how are you going to improve on them? How are you going to become the best version of yourself daily? How are you going to challenge yourself?
For sure. Can I add to that too? Like,
Of course.
I think what I've learned is, like, as high as the expectation I set for myself, I have to have a reasonable amount of grace for myself as well. Because like that pressure, bro, like being able to give yourself time to become that person that you know you can be, like, is a part of self-love. It's like not holding yourself hostage, like, oh, if you're not millionaire by tomorrow, like you just saw this fucked up, this lazy motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta give yourself time, like, and understand that you are a person going through a process that 1%, you know what I'm saying? Like only 1% of society turns out to be. So it's challenging, it's hard.
Yeah.
Definitely hard.
I think, me personally, I think the easiest way to get to the self-love part is that you have to really understand who you are, and you have to tear down every part of you and build it off from scratch so you can actually understand who you are. I mean, and not like, not in a sit in a room and be all depressed and shit. Like, not really that. I mean, as far as like, you can go for a walk, you can sit on a nice summer day, be at a pond or something, and just have those meditations, just have those days where you have time for yourself and just actually think, and like when you think on a level, start from the ground up. It could be from your favorite color, why you like this color, what goes along with it, what's your favorite food, what you like with that, shit like that, really just getting a chance to understand yourself.
Okay.
Right.
Matt, you don't got nothing to say about it?
Bro, everything I was going to say, they basically just said it all. So I got it.
All right.
Next question, please.
All right. Next question.
Hey,
Next
Matt,
question.
I'm gonna need you to like take that camera and then put the light towards your face.
I'm gonna need you to take them little ass shorts off.
I got you.
No, don't do
and
that
I need
right
them
now.
to be one solid fabric. You can't, one side can't be leather and the other side can't be suede.
Bro, what's up with these leather shorts, bro? I ain't got time for this shit. That leather snapback.
The fact that you take pride in little ass shorts and call them hoochie daddy shorts is a problem for me,
bro. That Wiz Khalifa snapback.
Hey man, y'all on one.
Y'all should get married, bro.
Y'all gotta chill.
Hilarious.
Nah, he better go somewhere before I get on that.
Back and forth with nobody.
Y'all gotta chill.
Prime example of self-love. Protect your peace, King. You ain't gotta argue with nobody.
Right.
I'm not gonna argue. This is something he don't. This is something he know better not to do. Because I get on his ass in that reverse lining he got. You better leave me alone.
Hey, you know what?
What's the next question, Jules?
Next question.
Please.
Next question, man. Because y'all will be in here doing this all night. All right.
Y'all act like y'all got some sense.
He started it. You know, look, if you start, I will finish.
All right, man. All right, chill, bro.
You got me on this one, man.
I will smite thee. He better leave me alone.
Calm down, man. You ain't right.
All right, next question, man. Would you rather have your dream job or the love of your life?
Dream job.
Yeah.
Dream job.
Dream job. That was easy. Dream job.
Well, why can't you have both? What? Oh, it's a would you rather?
That's what you rather.
Yeah,
Would you rather?
dream job because I'm gonna be getting money out of that. Sorry.
I'm sorry, the love of your life, bro, that's 50-50. That's gonna come and go, just like the dream job. So basically, you taking a risk on either one. Which one seems more stable, the job or the love? Because anything with love, bro, you going out on a risk.
I need you to like break down what a job is. Like what's
Right. We need
My
more
dream
details.
job, well, for me, my ideal dream job is I want to be like one of them chefs that go around the country and help people build their business up. Like, you know how you see it on TV?
Mm-hmm.
When like a restaurant is going bad and it's like a known chef that's known for like giving good business practices or good business skills and help people bringing their business back up.
Oh,
That's something that I would like to do for me, because I know, and if whoever I'm dealing with, that means I'm never going to be around like that. So you know what I'm saying? I'm always traveling, so I ain't gonna always be able to attend to that person or their needs. So you know, for me, it's 50.
But in that, like, are you paying yourself or is somebody paying you? Like it, like
9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be paying myself because I know I'm gonna come with a fee. I'm gonna be able to sit down and negotiate.
Okay.
Right. I mean, this.
Am I employed or is this like my dream? Like I'm making.
It's just your whatever your ideal dream job that you be like, man, I would really love if I could do this.
You didn't say my dream. You said dream job. Now,
Yeah, your dream job. That's what I'm saying. Your dream,
now, if it was a
your dream occupation.
Way different.
Like a dream job for me could be just like a full-time content creator.
Mm-hmm. So where like you getting paid for your gifts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, who's to say you can't make money with your true love though? I mean, I feel like you in love and all of a sudden y'all gotta be just broken in the house kissing all day. Like why
y'all ain't gotta be broke. It's just like
said dream job,
You
not
make
a
money
job.
with your true love. You know what that shit is called?
right. But I mean, you get with the right person and it comes with the right mindset. So y'all gonna make some money together. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, but at the same time though, basically it's kind of like, would you rather work at McDonald's and have the love of your life? Or would you rather own a McDonald's and not have
Who the fuck dream job is to work at McDonald's?
Oh,
right.
that's not the question though. That ain't the question though. So I'm gonna say love of my life. Why? Tie back into the last question, self-love. Like, bro, relationships way more valuable than money, bro. Like, I feel like I can make anything happen. Like, even if I don't have my dream job, like I could get something decent, but have like an actual life that I fuck with outside of that motherfucker, bro. Because money get old. I feel like once you touch money, like the amount
it appreciates.
It get old, bro. Like, but I don't think the love of your life, like, depreciate like that. If she the love,
know, bro. The love of your life.
I ain't gonna lie. I respect and I appreciate that answer because somebody who would have really thought about it, you really thought about what you said. So I respect that. So I have nothing to say.
So when I said it wasn't enough.
No, because you talking about making
said it slapped.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not.
I actually agree. I would rather have the love of my life because it's like,
I don't agree.
Like that's my baby. She here, she here with me. You know what I'm saying? This is the love of your life. You know what I'm saying? This is a bond that's gonna last. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even if shit goes south with your dream job, which it could, you still got that love right there. You know
right, but this the thing though.
Who's to
say? But hit us out though. Hit us out. Who's to say that if things go south, the love of your life even still stick around?
Because she the love of your life.
She the love of your life. That's the love of your life, bro. There is no
like she got
exit.
everything.
That's
she
the
got
love
it all.
of your life.
Like she could be the love of your life, but that don't mean you the love of her life.
But what if it's mutual? Are we talking about a mutual situation?
Yeah, are we talking about mutual?
Mutual. I'm guessing it's mutual.
Man, y'all putting all this shit together. They said that
it's just the love of your life or your dream job.
The love of your life.
I'm gonna love my life.
He said something that kind of pertains to what we're saying. This is a mutual love, right? This is the love of your life, right?
The love
so
of your
I'm
life.
guessing that you're their love of their life. Honestly, when you put it like that, you know what I'm saying? I think I would want to, because I would want to come home. Like, you know what I mean? Money isn't everything. So if I have my dream job, but when I go home, I'm sad and lonely, that's kind of, you know what I mean? That doesn't really sit right with me.
That job ain't gonna keep you warm.
It ain't, bro.
I feel you, but I ain't gonna lie though. I would rather be sad and lonely and be able to afford whatever I want, I would be sad and lonely on a beach in Bali or anywhere by myself. With
All right,
all
bro.
my clothes.
I ain't gonna lie now.
Bro,
You tweaking
bro,
on
but you
boy,
ain't
yo,
peep
with
though.
that.
lonely because that's all you're thinking about. You can't even be
Bro.
in the present moment.
What
And you
you
didn't
mean?
peep. Nobody said you had to be broke. You just can't work your dream job, nigga. You could get rich. It's just not off your dream job, bro.
Okay. I see what you did. Okay.
Yeah.
It's too late. I already gave my answer, so it is what it is on my side. Ain't no reneging.
Just a little bit.
No reneging. It's too late. I already
he
said
already,
it.
he
I
already
already
did it.
said it. I can't renege. Like, damn, y'all right now. It's too late. I said what I said.
Just
I
remember,
stand
man,
I'm still
love
feeling
never
fresh.
fails, bro. Real love never fails.
But low key though, when you do meet the love of your life,
Love never
real
fails.
shit, you know what I'm saying? That dream job that you thought was your dream job may not even be your dream job or your true purpose in life.
Exactly.
Right.
Y'all dreams can grow together. Y'all will have a whole, because the next person can open up your mind to things that you wasn't even thinking of or things you wasn't even thinking of.
These are
before.
facts.
That's the whole point.
That's true.
And I was ignorant to that. See, that was my fault. So yeah, all y'all on the same page. Me and Mark gonna be the rich and lonely motherfuckers. Y'all
You
gonna be
feel
happy.
me? Hey, look.
But I ain't hanging out with Mark. Let me be rich and lonely. Let me be rich and lonely. I ain't gonna lie. I'm buying thoughts. I don't give a fuck. I'm buying hoes.
I'm buying hoes.
All right,
Buying
we're
hoes
gonna
like
get into
crypto.
the
Y'all
next
do
question
seem
now.
like that pay for it.
Hey, G,
Don't play with me. Do not play with me.
oh,
Do
hey,
not play with me.
hold on, G. Hold on, G.
Maybe Mark, but not me.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. But every guy has paid, regardless of how it go down. If you took her on a date, you paid.
No, but she talking about like you paying the escort. Like,
Nah, that's different, G.
that's what she talking. You know that's what she talking about though.
No,
At some point in time in my life, that shit is going to happen. So I can't sit here and act like
Hey, man,
at some point in time in my life, it's gonna happen.
Man,
So Juice, hey, keep it 100, Juice. So
right.
if you see the baddest bitch that's just cold, or baddest woman that's just cold, bro, and you make over 100,000, and you make over 100,000, and you want to crack,
bro.
I'm saying
what?
I say over. Hear me out. You make over 100. Let's just say you make a cool meal.
Okay.
You not gonna pay?
Hell no, he not gonna pay.
No.
You not. Hold on, Juice. You not.
This
gonna
is Juice we talking about. This is Juice we talking about. Juice not paying for that
No.
shit.
No.
Bro, you not gonna fly her out.
No.
Oh, you lying?
I said I wasn't
lying,
plenty of
bro.
times. Plenty of times I said, you act like, gee, you act like it's not other cold women out here, bro. You singling it down to this one cold girl. You not gonna do this, bro. No.
Bro, what if you happen to? Here we go.
Even then, bro. If you fly girl out, bro, like like I wouldn't be paying for no. Like if I could just be paying to get her in my proximity, like rest of my game on me. Type
That's
shit.
damn.
It's not happening. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
So you're trying to tell me,
you have to pay for it, and she gonna be like, she gonna request a certain thing. You want me to eat what? I'm not eating that. He's not doing it, bro. He's not doing
I'm not
it.
doing it. I'm not doing it. So,
okay,
but we're gonna go to the next question now. Forget all that.
let's knock it.
Is it okay if your partner keeps stuff from their past relationship?
Yes.
No. Well,
Absolutely not.
Yes, absolutely. Lie to
Oh,
me.
we got some
Don't
mixed
tell me
emotions
shit.
here. Okay.
Lie to me.
Don't
The
tell
fact that
me
you said
shit.
yes with no problem, bro.
Bro, I
Really
don't
gotta
wanna
be
hear
the type of females you be talking to now.
Bro, I don't want to hear shit.
it
I
ain't
don't
the
look,
females, it be him.
You right. You are
Hey, look.
absolutely right.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this though. I don't want to hear nothing. Whatever you had before me didn't exist.
But what if she actually do something pertaining to your past? What you gonna tell her?
It didn't exist.
So if she got a whole disease, it don't exist no more.
That's different.
Mark.
What you mean?
You see that shit? Yo, fall the fuck out. Yeah, I think you should know this. 3 months later, I have AIDS. You ain't say that before. You gonna be full blown mad, bro.
Bro, that's different though. STDs, that's not.
You
That's
talking about
not
like
something you wanna
hoodies
keep
and
away
shit from her ex?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. We talking about like baggage, emotional trauma. We talking about clothes.
No, like
Right.
as if like if they keeping like like hoodies or little letters or love notes or old pictures
Oh,
or
me
text
too.
messages
Oh.
and things like that.
That shit gotta go.
Objects,
Shit
yeah.
gotta go.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
If I
that's
find
good,
out
bro.
that bitch bought you something, you still wearing it, I'm gonna fucking take it out the closet, burn it. Thank you.
Because that's the whole thing. Like, if it's
I'm
still
gonna put it in the dryer
pertaining,
hella time so it shrinks me, can't wear it.
so my whole thing is with this. So if it's pertaining to past, and it's supposed you supposed to leave your past behind, it's a difference. Now if it's in your past and you ain't fucking with it, cool. But if it's still from your past and it's still being like brought up and it's consistent, then I'm gonna have some problems with it.
Now that's smoke. Energy is real, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you don't forget who hoodie that was when you got it on. Like, I don't care if,
Yeah.
like, it's just like, come on now, it's toxic.
You gotta go.
It's toxic.
But- Yeah.
We getting
At
too
that
old
I
for
don't
point,
know.
that.
I feel like y'all giving an object too much power. Like, why every time y'all see a hoodie, it just trigger y'all? Like, it's some fabric. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Oh,
know.
look, this my
Maybe
thing.
it's me. Now, if I put on this hoodie and every time I'm like, oh, I remember he used to wear it. Now, okay, I can understand. But
That's
if
where
I'm
I'm
just
coming from with it.
Bro.
clean the bathroom, like, so
Nah, dude. I feel like if dude used to be like having her at her most vulnerable moments, like there was times that he made her happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say we argue, we into it. Maybe we in a little season. Like, I don't need you wearing anything that'll trigger that. Like, remind you of that, bro. Like, you locked in with me. You want my hoodie? I give you the hoodie off my back. You wear that? Like, no.
Yeah, facts.
Right. That other
I
shit gotta go.
don't know. I'm the only one to disagree on this one, but I still stand.
Nah, that shit gotta go.
No, that stuff it just gotta go for me.
Gotta go,
Like
man.
it's
Damn.
I
So
feel
like,
like it only matter if that person still has a flame. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
For
I'm
the
saying. So
other
if it's
person.
irrelevant,
I don't care.
if that flame never went out and that person is still relevant, then that's a problem for me. But if
So-
you clearly just saying that's the past and like you not bringing it up, you not saying shit about it, and you really moved on, I'm cool. But like I said, that shit.
Every single person on this podcast right now, none of y'all got nothing from y'all exes. Nothing. No piece of from them at all.
Nah, I can't sit here and cap. I threw all that shit out last week.
talking about last week.
Hey, nigga was cleaning up. Nigga was cleaning up the crib. Hey, people be leaving shit at the crib. Gotta get rid of that shit.
I can say too, I ain't never been bought something like so valuable that like I just use it like all like I ain't never been there. I've been with the same woman for a minute now. So
yeah, I can't lie.
That deserve a minute.
Yeah, that deserve a clap, bro. For real.
appreciate
That
it.
deserve a clap right there. Black man don't cheat.
We done.
Black
Exactly.
excellence.
Black man
Black
don't cheat.
excellence. Keep it
King.
pushing. Keep it pushing,
King.
bro.
Mhm.
Black man do not cheat.
Don't
okay?
cheat.
Some of y'all has got it together. I'll agree.
You know what I'm saying? We be out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, I definitely feel
you.
you. Because I play my PlayStation almost every night, and I ain't get it. I ain't pay for it. So I feel you though. I can't see myself throwing away my PlayStation.
You do this shit to yourself every fucking episode.
What you mean, bro? She bought me the PlayStation, so I can't see
Right.
myself
So
throwing
he's
it away.
supposed to return the PlayStation.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's a thing that's like, I don't know, bro.
That's the thing. We didn't
Like,
say what type of thing it could be.
it can't be
I'm
no
not
like
even talking about the
paraphernalia,
PlayStation.
like no clothing and like no
Okay.
that like smell like dude or like it can't be nothing like that. Hell no.
Okay.
Can't be no love letters. Can't be no flowers that's just sitting there. No teddy
Oh, yeah,
bears.
that shit gotta go.
If he bought you a
them
TV,
teddy bears gotta go.
I ain't gonna lie though, you winning if you playing. If she still got her ex's old video game system, and you playing that motherfucker, you just completed a whole level, bro. Like you winning at that point. I ain't hating on that.
games, though. Like a TV, a game, like that could stay. I ain't
Yeah, that shit can stay. I don't care about that. It's my game now.
Me.
Oh, choosing. That's still tough.
Okay. What's the next question you got for us for this beautiful Q&A?
Why do nice people choose the wrong people to date?
Cause that shit fun.
Hell yeah. Hell, you ain't never lying.
They don't know no better, bro. But that's 100%
That's
right.
a real
Like,
question. For
they don't know no better, but that shit fun as fuck.
Gee, it's the thrill.
Or you too nice. You
I
too
think-
nice and you don't know how to set boundaries.
Yeah, nice people see the good in everything because
Exactly. They don't ever see wrong. Even when they getting fucked over, they see a good situation out of it, which is crazy. But you can't be naive forever, G. At some point, you gotta wake up.
Yeah.
Nice people date for the possibility.
Yes.
The possibility of somebody gonna be like, oh, I know he'll get together. Cause they see more than that person seeing themselves, and that be the real problem. That's why people stay so long in stuff they don't need to be in.
Hell yeah.
Being some shit that the other person don't have no idea, don't plan on getting their life together. But she like, he gonna get it together soon. No, he not.
30 years
he
later.
don't have no intentions to.
I think nice people choose the wrong people to date, because I think
for sure, bro. That is a sure thing, bro.
I think we accept the love we think we deserve.
Yeah, no.
Then buy a fucking dog.
Nope.
What do you mean?
I disagree.
I disagree.
Some people do, but I disagree. I don't feel like that speak for the masses.
I feel like it's true, because if you choosing to date this person, right, and you see, like, before you start dating somebody, you can see the things they do that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? You can make that choice to not date them or to date them. But obviously you see something and you like, okay, this is what I deserve, so I want this person. So you accept the love you think you deserve.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Speaking from that perspective, bro, you can say that, bro, but I don't know about that one, bro. Because if you think you deserve that, bro, then you really don't know your worth.
In that moment, you think you deserve it, though. In that moment, you think you deserve it because you
okay,
said
that's
yes.
fair. In that moment, I guess.
I understand where Juice is coming from, because honestly, all jokes aside, it's the expectations versus the reality syndrome, and that, because you can have your expectations high on somebody, but in the reality, it's the opposite charge of it. You know, but at the same time, that also goes back to what Kendra and Matt was saying about how you're just naive, you know. And I think, like, at some point, it's kind of like you have to understand red flags and the checks and balances. Like, you can't get taken advantage of just going off of your expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all fuck with the law of polarity.
Nice.
No, my bad.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do y'all know about the law of polarity? Meaning, like,
Explain that.
That's the opposites.
Opposites,
yeah, like that creates, like, masculine and feminine come together. It creates polarity. It creates like
the friction.
Yeah, like nice people, I feel like subconsciously they be attracted to the opposite.
My whole thing is, though, with nice people see great things when people that they don't see in themselves, and I think sometimes people tend to stick around and see if that potential come out, because they really stay for. I feel like sometimes people stay for potential, and I feel like sometimes nice people think they can save certain people. In certain scenarios, and at some point, you can't help nobody that don't want to be helped. You can't save nobody that don't want to be saved. So at some point, you have to learn to let go and just walk away from it. Because if you don't, you seeing something else, and they seeing something completely different. Because 9 times. Go ahead.
Do you tie that into what we was talking about in the beginning of self-worth and understanding yourself? Because sometimes that they could be able to see that, but it's because of the fact that they don't understand themselves that they go out looking for the other person. You know what I'm saying? Like the reflection of the
some
other
of
person,
it. If you think about it, bro, with every topic that we talk about, and now this one topic, bro, it damn near ties in with the self-love thing, bro.
Yeah,
that's where everything starts.
They do.
Because honestly, bad people can tell when a nice people good, and they know how to make nice people feel good. Like, they know how to make somebody feel wanted. As long as you can get the control of the mind and make somebody feel like they need you, or make them feel good like that, bro. Especially to a nice, good, like a good-hearted person, a vulnerable, nice person, bro. It's a wrap. You got them, bro. Like, they're vulnerable. They don't know no better.
But then, you know, when you think about it on the psychological level too, it's like, think about anytime something nice happens, right? Or something good, you get a temporary high. It's a certain dopamine that is released. It's a temporary high. So say, for instance, if you're going against that opposite, right? And that opposite is what you want. And that opposite shows you that attraction and gives you that temporary high of that dopamine, then you're technically locked into it and you don't really see the red flags and everything else.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I think...
When you see a red flag, like, you know what I mean, waving in your face, you can't just ignore it. Or at least when you know what I mean, when certain things happen over and over and over again, like at some point you kind of gotta get that. You know what I mean? It's a pattern. Patterns don't lie.
That's true.
Yeah, patterns and
And
habits.
even too, sometimes we get a gut instinct. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we'll get a gut instinct. In every instance, you'll get a gut instinct. If a dog, you know what I'm saying, is about to chase you, if fucking, I don't know, it's like a sense of danger, right? You get this like gut feeling. You gotta trust that.
But I think too, though, like nobody's bad. So like I think people aren't bad. They just, some people have bad foundations, which is exposed when like life come or like some actual real shit happening, which would make a good person good or a bad person bad. So I feel like it's easy to get lost in like the good times. Cool, we kicking it. I'm a nice person. Maybe this girl a bad girl, but like that isn't exposed until we run into some real shit. And maybe that's like, damn, they exposed that. Maybe you ain't handled that situation the way you supposed to. All right, cool. We back to kicking it. We cool, vibing. Then some more shit happened. Like, damn, nah, I'm chipping at her core because you know what I'm saying. I don't think people be bad though. Like, they just be having weak foundations. So like, it's not just like a nice person meets just terrible serial killer person bad, and they just like, oh my God, in love. I think everybody good. They just, some people are made by their circumstances, which make them a little weaker in like when it comes to real life.
I kind of agree with that.
You can definitely play the trauma into that for sure. Because I mean, and then sometimes too, like with certain people, they might think that the intention is good, but at the end of the day, versus the other person and how their foundation is set up, it's the exact opposite. Like for instance, if you've ever, in my case, sometimes the delivery comes off wrong. You know, it's just the way that it's communicated, interpreted. You know, I mean, some people are taught how to deliver certain things differently. You know, sometimes that abusive person had trauma in their life, you know, at some point where they do need help and they do need to be able to calm down and understand that. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, things that come in abusive relationships and toxic relationships are okay, but that's all they know, you know? So, I mean, I don't know. It goes both ways.
I feel like what y'all saying is right, but I feel like y'all got the POV of somebody that had made it through it. Talk to the people that's still in it, because y'all just giving me real Bible study answers. But at the end of the day, that's fun when you in it. I got y'all back. It's fun. It's electrifying. You still mess with it because guess what? You don't know what tomorrow look like. It could be dangerous.
That shit fun as hell.
It could be chill. Oh no, it's summertime. Maybe y'all in a shootout. I don't know if that's what you like. I don't know. All types of stuff could pop up, and that's why y'all in it. It's exciting.
I feel you. I mean, it's the love of the thrill. Shit, you gotta look. It ain't shit. It ain't bad if y'all both. It ain't a bad time. Y'all both ain't hollering at each other, or y'all going through some shit one day, and then the next day making up. That's just how it is. Every day ain't perfect. You need the toxicity. You need the good and the bad. It's the yin and the yang. You gotta have the shit. Like it's the summertime.
I don't know, bro. That's
moderation, guys. Let me have you know. I don't want anyone to get knocked out this summer. Okay. Now between the washer and dryer, nowhere. I don't need y'all getting ran over by cars, any of that. I'm not condoning any violence. But the occasional back and forth toxic relationship is non-violent. It's fun.
Shit, we still looking for Slippy too.
Just I feel like everybody just need at least one toxic relationship in their life. Just one. Cause you gotta know how it is. You got to know. And
like
even
like
I was arguing every day. Everybody done had at least one toxic relationship. Yeah. A relationship where you know you held on longer than you should have.
Nope, fuck that. As soon as I see red flags, I bounce. As soon as I see red flags, I'm bouncing. I'm not even gonna play this game with you. You ain't even finna break my inner peace. Fuck that. I got too much at stake. I got too much going for myself. You want to do the most? Deuces. I don't care.
But what about before you had too much going for yourself?
Deuces. I don't care. I got this PlayStation. I got this music. I'm finna be just fine. Deuces.
Bro, it ain't a relationship. It ain't a toxic relationship until you like, bro, I can't stand this motherfucker. What you making for dinner?
Yours be coming from a real personal place.
Can't stand this motherfucker, bro. I'm just saying, you know, it's.
Who you talking about me? Hold on, you talk about me and Mark.
Mark.
Which one,
Mark
bro?
got some.
He
You
be
got some
going
deep issues.
like,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, his shit be going to the next level. Like, yeah, you know it's toxic when you be like, man, I want to kill this bitch. Nigga, what?
he be like,
Yeah, Mark, if you want to talk, we can talk, bro. You know what
No,
I'm
I'm good, bro. You know, it's just, you know, it's not, it ain't fun if it ain't toxic.
That's you. That's
I disagree, bro. That shit,
That's,
man.
that's your thing.
I heavily
But towards the end,
disagree.
it wasn't so
Bro,
fun
I mean,
no
it keep the
more.
blood pressure going. I feel you. But
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, you don't have, bro, you do not have to be toxic to be a fun ass person, bro. You don't have to be.
you can be both.
right.
What we getting at?
This the same nigga that choose money over relationship.
Yeah.
You are
Hey,
definitely right.
That's
Hey,
I don't agree with this one, Mark.
Y'all both did. How
right.
you gonna say
Matt
some
agreed
good
with me.
things?
Yeah, he just threw me underneath the bus. That's it. I mean, I
know,
feel you, but look, man, fuck that shit. It's the summertime, fellas.
All right, I'm gonna give out this one last question. Then we're gonna get into the other segment. This person said, I just quit my job and I just started my own business. Things are moving slow. What advice would you give me to not give up on it and not lose faith?
You gotta trust the process and just go through it. You already went out on a risk. You already gambling on yourself now. So you know what I'm saying? You in it. Just stay consistent and don't get mad because things aren't going your way. It's a learning process. Go through it, learn it, understand it. But if this is something that you want to do business-wise, you just can't get it. You cannot expect it to jump off the way you want it to. Just stay down, go through the process, and don't give up.
I feel like,
I'll say this.
go ahead, Kendra.
I'll say this. The biggest risk isn't taking the leap. You know what I'm saying? It isn't making the first step. The biggest risk is deciding to keep walking, even when you can't see where you're going. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest risk. You don't know how it's going to end, but it's better to keep walking and try to figure it out than be stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Or to be 20 years from this moment wishing you would have done something. You know what I'm saying? It's better to do it all the way through, see if it works. If it don't work, go back to the beginning and start again. Try something else. You know what I'm saying? But why would you not want to try? You know what I'm saying? So keep going. Because what do you got to lose? At the end of the day, what do you really have to lose?
You
gonna be
made
broke?
that big step.
You've been broke before?
Hey, look, I'm going to say this real simple to whoever asked that question, whoever listened. Don't you dare give up. Keep going. If it ain't working, self-audit your shit and just keep going. Go 10 times harder than what you're doing right now. Because right now, you're stuck in your head and you're worried about what's going on at the moment. You're not looking at the big picture at all. So keep going, keep grinding, self-audit, try new ways that you ain't even thought of. And you'll make it happen. Go outside, get some air, go network, talk to people. That 9 to 5 is always going to be here. A job is a fucking app away. Keep going.
I think like
video.
Oh, go ahead.
I seen this video that said something about like every business starts off in the red, right? Like you gotta start off somewhere. You're at zero right now. You feel me? And even too, like he was saying, try different routes, right? You want to make sure you're looking at your analytics or whatever, right? Take a note of what's working for you, what's not working for you, right? And then try something new. The reason why too you're not seeing a lot of people is because you just started this business. You feel me? So nobody knows what your business is. You gotta be out there, get your name out there. You feel me? Post on social media, do what you gotta do.
I would say,
Okay,
I would say, I think people under or overlook relationships. You know what I'm saying? You could sell a $5 product to 1 million people. That's $5 million. Like, sell yourself, not the product. Ain't no reason you should buy my hoodie over Mark hoodie other than the fact that you fuck with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's that, like, just stay down. You got, like, faith is something that you have at your lowest. So keep that, hold it tight. And like really, really, I would say monitor your surrounding. You may have to reevaluate your circle because the habits that got you to where you are right now aren't going to be the ones that get you to the next 5 years. So I would say like start surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals that'll really help you and really see value in what you're doing. Because the ones that done seen you since you was a baby probably don't take you as serious. I done had niggas still think I'm a hooper, bro. Like, and that's hard to hear. Like niggas don't see like where I'm going in my new chapter, my new life, my new, you know what I'm saying, niche. So like, just don't be afraid to meet new people. They'll love the shit out you, not knowing you from a can of paint.
Yeah, I like what you said about your surroundings, because I feel like when you in that point, you just quit your job, bro. Starting your own business, it's so crucial to have the right people around you in your ear. You know what I'm saying? Having that like key support, because so it's tough out here, man. We already fighting the world, we fighting ourselves on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? It helps too. You know what I'm saying? If you do got a religion that you do lean on your religion. Also, it's like you closer to where you're trying to get than from where you started. So why turn back now? You know what I'm saying? You turning back now, you just wasting time. You closer to to the goal that you're trying to accomplish than from where you started. So just keep going with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. Keep, you know what I'm saying, God first. Keep praying. And another thing, don't make it all about you. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to start a business or do a business, you're trying to like what Sean said, sell yourself, be authentic, build that relationship first. You know what I'm saying? Let people see like, oh, this is who I am. Outside of what I'm trying to sell you, I'm a genuine person. You know what I'm saying? I'm together. I'm solid. I have a foundation outside of what I'm selling. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever you're trying to accomplish. That's what I would say.
Definitely. And two, I don't give a damn if you got $5 in your account and a nigga working a job making 250 grand, like a 9 to 5 individual cannot teach you how to run a business because he ain't done it. So don't be getting advice from niggas that depend on a motherfucker to pay them. Like legit,
Facts.
be careful who you your dreams with and who you allowing to give you advice. Because for one, like it's your vision, you know what I'm saying? But two, like you really gotta surround yourself with people that done did that, and can show you that. You know what I'm saying?
And to piggyback off of what Sean was saying too earlier in the podcast about how he was talking about seasons, as when you become an entrepreneur, you're gonna have seasons of where it's gonna be busy, where it's gonna be slow, where it's gonna be busy, where it's gonna be slow. It's just what comes along with it, And also too, like when it comes down to the surroundings, it's very crucial that you update your surroundings and you get in those circles or you just introduce people, because like Sean said, some of the people that may be around you, they still see the old you. And because of the fact that they're so locked into the old you, they don't know the new you that you become. Because from the moment you said, I'm gonna be done with that 9 to 5, that was you stepping into your next chapter. And so now you already the next day a whole different person than you was yesterday. You damn near won the battle. That was the hardest stuff. You jumped off the porch.
Legit.
Yeah. So hey, keep it going. And that's to any entrepreneur out here. Like when you see social media and when you see like all these things, like it's glamorized, but we really don't talk about the dark side or like the difficulties of it because it's the perception game. But to be honest, like you just gotta grind and push that shit through.
One thing that I want to say is like I was looking at Michael Todd today. He like a pastor, and he was talking about the comparison. Comparison kills your calling. You know what I'm saying? And basically, he was saying if you compare things, compare materialistic things, compare items, but don't compare people. Don't compare yourself with somebody else just because you see somebody getting money and they doing what you doing and they seeing all this success. Don't compare yourself to them because God had a journey for them and he has a journey for you to follow. You know what I'm saying? And when you in business for yourself, it's so easy to compare yourself or try to compare yourself to somebody because you're trying to get those numbers. You're trying to obtain that level of success so bad. So now you start like changing your whole plan, your whole scheme. You know what I'm saying? Start doing things that's not like you. start saying things that's not like you, posting stuff that's really not like you, just to get the reach. And then once you actually do that sometimes and you still don't get that same love back, it's like now you just feel shitty, because it's like you didn't went out your way to be like this other person and it didn't work, and you wondering why, because it wasn't meant for you. That's not your journey.
You know, no, go ahead, Sean.
It's short. My mentor, him and I were having a conversation the other day, and we was talking about, like, when you're choosing success, it's an uphill journey. And you got a choice to either take the stairs or the elevator or the escalator. And he said, when you take the stairs, you stay authentic. You take the elevator or the escalator, it's like a shortcut. And he said, one thing about taking the stairs is, no matter how long it takes to get to the top, one thing you gain is strength from walking the stairs. The niggas that take the elevator and the shortcuts just obtain a goal, but they have no strength built or endurance built from the process. So stay authentic all the time, even if it take a little longer.
You know, and like one thing about it too is that I agree with everything you guys are saying. Like it's real, it's raw, it's 100. You know, and then to the honest entrepreneur, like you might wonder, like, when is your time gonna come? I love Italian movies. I love mob bosses. If you look at them, they got their money. They made hella money, millions, thousands, you name it. And majority of them are sitting inside of a jail cell. They broke. They don't have any assets or any way to retain that. So it looks like that, but the end result was the elevator. It wasn't the fucking stairs. You know? So I mean, that was a man, just keep your head up.
Yeah. You got
it. Just kind of touching on like everything that y'all said, I think it's important to appreciate the process. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to hurry up and get to the end result, but that process is filled with lessons that's going to prepare you for that end result. You know what I'm saying? In that process, you need to learn the friends that can't go with you. In that process, you need to learn how to handle money, how to handle large amounts of money. If God can't trust you with $40, what he gonna trust you with 4 million? You know what I'm saying? Right. If you don't know how to do this for 1,000, why would he give you more? You don't. You gotta learn all of these lessons before you get to the end, or you will fumble the bag. And so you finally get to this pinnacle point where you like, man, I done finally reached my goals. And as quick as you done got to that point, you can lose it all faster than it took to obtain. So it's important to trust the process and appreciate every moment. You also got to think, okay, yes, these lessons, but what people am I running into? I could be, even if you're working at a job, I believe everything we do in life, there's a lesson to be learned in it all. I feel like up until this point, every job I have had, I have learned some type of valuable lesson with each job, or learned or type of trade or something to show for it, right? So if you're in the process of becoming an entrepreneur, you don't meet anybody by chance. You know what I'm saying? You could be at a Walmart and meet a photographer, not knowing that in a couple of months, you need to do a photo shoot for your company. Now, and it's like, oh, I remember I have this dope photographer in mind. He'll be perfect for my shoot. Life is about connections. It's about the lesson. So you have to appreciate the journey. You can't be so focused on trying to accelerate and not learn these lessons and not meet these people. Stop rushing
the
your
process,
beauty and all of it. Like, I think that's all I can say. Like, everybody want to have a popcorn lifestyle, a microwave lifestyle where everything's supposed to come to them instantly. You miss so much. You devalue so much by. That's why they say a lot of times people that's born wealthy never appreciate the process, right? Because they didn't have to do anything, didn't have to have any challenges to get there. When they woke up, it was already there. So I think that's the same thing with just success in really anything in life. Slow down, learn what you got to learn, meet who you need to meet, and appreciate it. That's it. You got this.
You know,
you got this, homeboy, homegirl. You can do it.
Hell, yeah, you got it. And then, like, you know, as kids, they kind of teach you this thing where you can, what's the word I'm saying? You could teach a man how to fish, or you could buy a man a fish. If you buy him the fish, you're gonna eat for a day. But if you teach him how to fish, you're gonna eat for a lifetime. And that's same with kids. Like, it starts when you're a child, because it's like the children that have everything handed to them, that's all they know. This is what they get. But the children that have to work for it, that's what starts to hustle with it, because they know how to go out and get it. You know that, and I think that's what starts it at such a young age, and it just turns until it just clicks, you know. Like this shit was hard.
Sean, go ahead and introduce yourself and let people know where they can find you at, bro. Follow you on social media, bro.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Sean Jones again. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Sean's Way, SEANSWAY_. Y'all can check out my content. It's definitely going up from here. I plan on doing some real big things with this content stuff. Storytelling, more motivational speaking. Oh, I didn't tell y'all. I'm thinking about doing an affirmations EP. So I saw this thing where I'm about to change my ringtone. Like, I'm gonna be speaking to myself, like, as a ringtone, but it's just gonna be speaking life over myself. And
you know what's so crazy? I just
hard.
went for something like that on the Apple Store, and they don't have anything.
Yeah, so I'm gonna come out with an affirmations EP, right? And like just let people, you know what I'm saying? I think it'd be cool if y'all can like get access to a studio or somebody that do this music shit. Like, I feel like when you at your lowest, to be able to hear yourself, tell yourself, and remind yourself who the fuck you is and what you got going on, like that's gonna be different, bro. Like, but I'm be doing that real soon. But like social media, I'm about to take this shit to the moon. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
hey, look, bro, you got my full, bro. When I say you got anything you need, I got you on my end, you know. And I mean, it's a beautiful thing to see what you've overcome, what you're doing, and just the influence that you can bring and that you are bringing, you know. And I honestly think the world needs motivation, because right now it's a dark fucking place. Right now, keep being that light, bro.
It is, bro. And thanks again for having me, dog. Cause man,
we're very excited.
Glad I met everybody on this chat. Like, it's super fun. We definitely gotta do this again.
Yeah, man. Follow his page, man. Tap in with him. He gonna be dropping a lot of raw stuff. You know what I'm saying? Teaching people how to grow their social medias too. You know what I'm saying? The affirmation EP, man.
That's
what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Juice, I'm gonna text you when we get off. I got something special for you too, bro.
Hey, look.
That voice just got high as hell.
Look, Juice was over there like, let him use you.
I got you, bro. I was kind of analyzing your page, bro. I'm gonna help you out.
Hey, that's what's up, bro. That's probably the best news I've heard all day.
Divine connection, y'all. That's how it happened, just like that.
For sure.
So for any entrepreneur, anybody watching this is a prime example of networking, reach one, teach one, and this is how we all grow together.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And then open y'all mouth, man. Tell y'all a story. Figure out, y'all heard the elevator pitch?
Yeah.
Elevator pitch. So it's like, if you was to meet somebody in the elevator and had to tell your story and pitch your business, you got to figure out, like, that is a very small window of time, maybe 60 seconds, if that. You got to figure out your personal elevator pitch, master it, learn to tell it to people all over the world. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you got a long period of time to talk to them or a short period of time. Learn your elevator pitch and start talking to people. I've known Mark and Juice for the longest, and they just now finding out about my story and who I am behind basketball. It should have never took that long. Things are ordered the way they are. I'm not even gonna say they should have never took that long, but don't be afraid to tell y'all a story, whoever watching this, because it can really touch somebody, and somebody might need what you've been through to hear it, to keep going. So that shit lit. This is crazy.
Yeah, this shit lit.
It is lit, bro.
Oh yeah,
go, man. The one and only Sean Jones.
Yes, sir.
This is Chaotic Conversations. Be back for another episode.
For sure.